Hey, life group leaders. I hope you're doing well. I want to encourage you this week. As we came out of preaching last weekend, I've been thinking a lot about what it means to have the responsibility of being a godly leader, about being a godly teacher, and how we as God's people invest in the next generation. One, I want to say thank you for what you do because I know it takes a lot of work to sacrifice time to study, to meet with life group members, to reach out to them, pray over them, build those relationships, and really dig deep with them. But as we think about the next year and what that means to be a disciple of Christ who makes disciples, I want to encourage you to be looking for leaders in your class that you can raise up and teach them, train them, equip them, so that we can grow and multiply leaders. In the next couple of weeks, I'll be starting a life group, and I'm hoping that that will afford the opportunity to raise up leaders sooner than later. Now, that takes time, right? Anything in ministry, it doesn't happen, usually does not happen overnight, and it takes a long time. And so I'm asking you in the same way, just as I start this new group, I'm already praying, God, can you help me find substitute teachers? Can you help me find leaders who are servants, who love the Lord and love other people and want to see the Lord's name glorified? And so I want to challenge you, reflect back on Titus 2 and just hear the ways that we need to be, right? We need to have sound teaching. We're supposed to be self-controlled. We know that we should have a word. We should be worthy of the men are to be controlled, worthy or self-controlled, worthy of respect, sensible, sound in faith, love, and endurance. In the same way, older women are to be reverent in behavior, not slanderers, not slaves to excessive drinking, and they're also to teach what is good. And when we think about this, I really want us to look at everyone in our life group and see, are they someone who it's clear that God is working in them? It's clear that they love the Lord. It's clear that they serve regularly and that they're here consistently, right? If we are going to invest in the next generation, we want to raise up leaders who are going to service as well as life group. I don't think anyone should be leading a life group if they're not regularly committed to a gathering with the saints, because it's commanded that we gather with the saints. Second, they need to be clearly marked by the Spirit and growing in the Spirit. B, are they willing? Right? I don't want to force someone to be a leader, but if God has gifted them, how can we share some of that responsibility, raise them up, and give those opportunities? Now, for the men and women, we are to be of a certain standard from God's perspective, right? Like the qualifications for a pastor that we see in Timothy, it's very clear that godly leaders are to be above reproach, self-controlled, not addicted to wine, having control of their emotions, or at least better able to wrestle with the flesh, so that we are not in control or controlled by our sinfulness. Instead, we are new creations walking in the Spirit, and it's evident that God is at work in us. And so as I think about this new group, I want to challenge you also, think about those in your class that you can pour into, that you can teach. And in turn, how are we equipping all of our people to do the same with either their family members, their neighbors, co-workers, children, whatever? We have an opportunity as disciple makers to teach all that God has commanded. And so I just want to encourage you as you think about that. Because what I find so beautiful about this is, as Paul is instructing Titus, he's giving him the tools necessary to have success, but also to shape families to be gospel centered, to be Christ centered. And so that's why it's when Paul shifts the language to the younger generation, it's that wives or younger women were to be evident of the love of God. They were to cultivate a gospel shaped home, and they were to be faithful wherever they were. In turn, young men were to be self controlled in everything. And so we see that through all of this, all of them are given a purpose. Just like in the Great Commission, we are all to make disciples. And so as we think about raising up new teachers or new leaders in our life group, please be praying now for them. Think about how we can strengthen them, encourage them. You know, that the opportunity to go deeper is always going to be there. And if I can help in any way, I would love to walk with you through what the expectations for a life group leader is. I'm putting together kind of like a job description, if you will, of what I think would be biblical principles that we look at to see if there's others in the class that could do that too. So, life group leaders, I love you. I thank you. And I'm so grateful for all that you're doing. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you Sunday. God bless.